the pain like I'm Nagato. Got no father like I'm Naruto. Keep the blade on me, Ichigo. Who really wanna go toe for toe? GTR from Tokyo. Diamonds whipping up on the stove. Lucky man like a 4-leaf clove. Diamonds wanna go and visit.
Hello guys, my name is Nagato, and for today I basically got a little quick guide and just a news for the PlayStation 3 scene. As of March 29th, so yesterday for me, Rebug or Juni has released Rebug 4.84.2 for rec systems, aka KEX, and DREX for DEX systems. And just a quick update. Basically it still normally has most of the new stuff. I guess that you could read the whole patch guide of like what stuff is on this firmware, but this is just like a quick news reminder for people who do want to update their system to the latest version of Rebug 4.84. I know in the PlayStation 3 scene that there's like a new type of firmware out there for I think Han systems out there for 4.84, just like for official firmware, so that's something to look out for. But for normal custom firmware users, I know most people go for Rebug. I know some people go for like Habib or just some of the other firmwares out there like ITA. I'm not too sure if people still use IDA or IDA, I think that's how you pronounce it. But this is just a quick tutorial or on how to install it too, and I'll just verbally tell y'all. So basically if you scroll all the way down, they both have like the Rex and then DREX versions. So if you were to go ahead and download it just by clicking on it, it's going to basically give you a zip, and then it's going to also give you a file. I'll show you here once I pull up my downloads. Let's see. Here we could just open with Firmware. That'll be easier. But yeah, it basically just give you a TXT, and then from the TXT it gives you the MD5 hash and then the actual update pup. So what I'm gonna do is just Control C and then paste that over to my web browser, and then from here it's just going to automatically download. It may take some time, but essentially how you would want to format this is, since I already have PS3 updates on my system, what you would want to do, let me see if I could get a update, if I could find where I stored them at, because I recently restored this PC, the one I'm recording off of. Let me see. Okay, cool. So the way how you would essentially reinstall these updates for your system, or when you do CFW and stuff, as long as you're going from another PlayStation 3 that is on KEX, you want to go ahead and download the Rex version of the of the download. And if you're on DREX, aka DEX, go ahead and you could just download the DEX version. So that's good information for y'all guys right there too. But essentially how would you do this is basically on your USB drive you would label make two folders, excuse me, PS3 update and all caps, and then you would basically just drag and drop the the firmware. Let me just cut it into these folders. So you'll go PS3 update and then just basically paste this in your USB. And for PS3, when it comes to updating, make sure it's on the right hand side of your USB, so basically the one that's next to the disk tray. That's just another tip. Also, you can't have all this random mumbo jumbo. What you need to do is go ahead and delete all that stuff out until you get this PS3 update. So if I were to update my PS3 and pretend this is 4.84, I would just drag and drop to my USB. Here, I'll just put it in for visualization. So what you would do is go ahead and just drag and drop, and then once that thing or the full update copied over, make sure your USB is formatted to FAT32. What you would do is make sure your internet's offline, so you won't accidentally update to the latest firmware version or something like that. Make sure no disk are in your system while updating, and to be sure that you got all the prerequisites that out of the way, and then your USB drive is formatted to FAT32. So in my case, I'm not gonna do this since I still need this flash drive on exFAT. But the way how you would format it, just for tutorial purposes, you go to FAT32, hit quick format, or click that, and then hit start, and then that's basically how to format your hard drive. So if I was doing this right now, I'll basically be all set. So that's just a cool way on how to install PS3 updates too. I know probably most people know how to install PS3 updates, and there are thousands of tutorials out there, excuse me. But I think that was just for people who are interested in like how to update it. I basically just did a verbal tutorial for y'all. But if y'all guys are interested on how to really install, and you want a video for me, go ahead and leave a like or a comment down in the section. I wouldn't mind doing one for y'all. I know at the moment my PlayStation 3s can't be recorded via capture card, so I'll probably have to do it from a phone, like 2 portions of it, since like if y'all know, PS3s have a hard time with HDCP capture, and basically you need an HDMI splitter. I do have a test kit, and I could probably bypass that, but right now it has the yellow light of death, and I'm gonna buy thermal paste and other stuff to try to fix it later. But with that being said, my name's Nagato, and I'm signing out. Thank you guys.